Hello everybody, hope you're having a fantastic day today. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Today I just want to talk about some limited time items that you may want. Minerva is back and there is a nice bundle in the Atomic Shop that's only going to be there for 24 hours. And yeah, I thought it was pretty cool, so I thought I'd make a video about it. Let's get into it here. Okay, so let's first talk about this bundle in the Atomic Shop. This is only going to be here for 24 hours. So tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this probably won't be here anymore. Or 1 p.m. it might be, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Either way, about 24 hours to get this bundle. I'm going to show you all the stuff in the bundle up close, where it is in the camp menu and all that, just in case you want to purchase this. And I do want to say too, I'm going to get into some stuff Minerva has as well, closer to the end of the video. Some very interesting stuff she has as well. But just to get into some of the stuff the bundle has, like the Country Girl Under Armour here, is actually pretty cool. It's very similar to the plaid shirt and jeans, I think it is, where it gives you a bonus of 3+ intelligence. So if you're trying to rank up a little bit quicker, this could definitely help you, as intelligence helps you rank up quicker because you will get more XP per kill. So I thought it was kind of cool that this is actually like a little Under Armour. So just keep in mind you won't see it if you have armor over it or an outfit. But this is what it looks like if you don't have anything covering it, just in case you wanted to see what the whole thing looked like. Pretty cool, actually. And yes, this is the Bucking Brahmin ride, in case you want this at your camp. I think this is absolutely hilarious. I don't know why you'd want this at your camp, but it definitely makes for a good intro. The wallpaper as well, too, I think it is very nice, the weathered wood wallpaper. I can't say I've ever used it in a camp before, but after getting the footage for this video, I feel like I'm going to have to use this somewhere. It's quite nice. And we have the summer elm trees as well. There are 6 different variants of them. They do go from like big to small and more to less leaves. They are pretty good. There are some different types of elm trees, but I think you only get the summer ones in the bundle here. So just keep that in mind. But just saying as well too, I usually have a couple of these at like almost every one of my camps. They are quite nice. We also have the hay bales as well. They come in 2 sizes. You can see the bigger size on the left and the smaller size on the right. And the barn it comes with as well. Pretty big prefab. You could, probably fit like, half a camp in here. Everything you'd need almost. It's pretty big anyway. And yeah, it has an upstairs as well. I'm going to show you here. Just don't put too many hay bales in it. You might not have too much room. But yeah, I thought it was pretty decent sized prefab. And we get a nice wooden door with this as well, too. I could not miss showing this door. It is beautiful, isn't it? I feel like doors are overlooked. And yes, Minerva is back, and she is at Crater today. I'm going to show you all the stuff that she has, and I will get into some of the more interesting stuff that she has as well, but I will show you the full list of stuff that she has here in case there's anything specific that you want it. But I do specifically want to talk about the Turbo-fert fertilizer, the Hellstorm missile launcher, and there was another thing as well too here, I think. The gauntlet we're going to talk about, and yes, the unstoppable monster, which can be used to learn the bloodied effect or even the power attack effect. So if you're a melee build and you don't have this plan and you want to learn, or even if you want to learn the bloodied plan, this is a good thing to have. I'm going to show that in a second here, but this is the gauntlet. It doesn't come with any legendary effects like the unstoppable monster. This is why the unstoppable monster is actually pretty cool, because all you need to do is really find some Deathclaw hands and you should be able to craft some of these, and it will help you learn the bloodied effect or power attack damage effect. If you're looking for Deathclaws, I like to go to the abandoned waste dump here, and you just have to come over to the cave here, and there will be 2 Deathclaws inside. Do not forget to get that precious acid over here off of the bear before you go in, or the Yaogwai, I should say. And yes, there are 2 Deathclaws inside. I don't think you will always get a Deathclaw hand, so that's why I thought I would show you this place, as there is 2 Deathclaws, just to up your chances of getting them. And make sure when you are crafting these to have Super Duper on. I did have 2 of them, or I was able to make 2 of them with 2 Deathclaw hands, and Super Duper did go off, so it does work with this. You can, you know, get more of them, so make sure you put that on. And I wish you the best of luck while scrapping to get that Blood Eater, Heavy Hitters, or even Defenders. That's basically why you would probably want to craft these. Honestly, as a weapon, I've tried this before, not this specific one, the Deathclaw Gauntlet I've tried before. It's actually not too bad as well, so just throwing that out there too. And yes, the Turbo-fert fertilizer. Now, this thing is amazing. You can have crops at your camp and put this maybe in your garden, and then take the grenade out, and then you should be able to throw it, and then your crops will come back if you've just picked them, right? So you can basically get double crops, almost quadruple crops if you have Green Thumb going. But I don't know if it's just a PlayStation thing, but this has not been working for a while. Bethesda, we really need to get this fixed. I heard you could drop it on the ground and pick it back up. That doesn't work for me. We really need to get this fixed. So just saying that, if you're on PlayStation, let me know on other consoles if you can, or platforms. And yes, the Hellstorm missile launcher. This thing's actually pretty cool. It is affected by the Demolition perk card and the Grenadier perk card as well, so you can easily fit this into a build, and there are mods for it as well at Vault 79. You do need to complete the Crater and Foundation quest line in order to get in here. That's all I'm really going to say about that, just in case I don't want to spoil anything for you. So if you haven't done that, you won't be able to get the mods for it, but it's still probably not too bad. I don't know if it would be what you'd want as a beginner, but just throwing that out there. And yes, we can just come talk to Regs right here, and he will have some mod plans for it as well, which I'm going to show you what they do here in a second. And again, this weapon actually surprised me a bit. It was actually quite fun, and it did a lot of damage. You can put legendary effects on it here as well. And yeah, you're going to see later on in the footage, it does quite a fair amount of damage, and I didn't even have good effects on it, like exterminators, you know, replenish 15 action points, faster movement speed while aiming. I didn't even have a 4-star effect on it. I could just imagine the damage you can do with this. Like, I didn't even really put a build into this, to be honest. Like, I just put those 2 perk cards on that I mentioned earlier, and you can see all the mods that I tried with this, and I'm gonna show you some footage of what it can actually do. And yeah, I definitely recommend trying this out, man. It actually caught me by surprise. You're going to see me go out front of West Tech here, and I pretty much just one-shot everything. It was pretty easy. Now, oops, sorry, banged my mic there. Now, it's probably not too easy to get, you know, a lot of missiles unless you craft them, and I think they can be somewhat expensive to craft. But yeah, other than that, this thing is a lot of fun to use. If you don't have to worry about missiles. You can see I'm just like one-shotting everything almost. And yeah, like I said, it was kind of fun to use. Did I feel like it had, like, you know, insane damage? Probably not, but still, like, for just running around, like, you know, fighting, you know, 90% of enemies, this thing will get the job done. Even against a Mirelurk Queen here, you can see I just destroyed her with this. And again, I didn't even have any good legendary effects on. Imagine if you went, like, low health and bloodied with this or something. I probably would have 2-shot her or something like that, or even with some chems. Awesome weapon, actually. Highly recommended. I'm going to have to test it out more myself. But yes, that is it for today's video, everybody. I thought I would just bring this stuff to your attention in case you were interested in it. And as always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch the videos. Have a pleasant evening.